Good morning and welcome to The Brief with me, Joel Outscoot. Here's a look at trending stories for today. Parliamentarian Namal Rajapaksa has been remanded until the 18th of July. Anti-corruption front to take legal action over coal scam. Much attention paid to CBSL's 2.4 million worth stolen currency. Former MP Namal Rajapaksa was remanded until the 18th of this month after being produced before the 4th Magistrate by the Police Financial Crimes Investigation Division. The son of former President, Attorney-at-Law Namal Rajapaksa had been summoned to the police FCID this morning. The MP was summoned over an investigation into alleged money laundering and the alleged misuse of 70 million rupees provided by a private company for a rugby tournament in 2013. A group including several MPs had gathered opposite the FCID today. MP Namal Rajapaksa was taken into custody and produced before 4th Magistrate Lanka this afternoon. Attorneys representing Namal Rajapaksa argued in court that none of the companies involved in such a transaction had lodged a complaint. The FCID responded that while there was no complaint, statements had been submitted. While attorneys for Namal Rajapaksa countered that the submission of statements was not carried out in a proper manner, the magistrate ordered that the statements be recorded once again as per procedure. The court granted the FCID a week to complete this task and ordered that MP Namal Rajapaksa be placed in remand custody during this time frame. Meanwhile, former Defence Secretary Gotabaya Rajapaksa was summoned before the FCID this morning. Gotabaya Rajapaksa has been summoned to provide a statement over the provision of funds to the D.A. Rajapaksa Foundation, and the statement was recorded from him for about 2.5 hours.
Several ministers in the current government had said recently that several prominent figures in the joint opposition would be taken into custody in the future. This is what joint opposition MPs said to the media. As the former Defence Secretary, what is your opinion on this?
If a minister is saying that persons will be arrested in the near future, that indicates that these arrests are being made for the wants of ministers.
Will you support the journey of the joint opposition?
I'm not a politician. I'm still not a politician. Not yet.
Basil Rajapaksa said yesterday that a Padayatra has been organised. Will you join this?
No, I will not join it, but it is good to walk. UPFA parliamentarian Kumar Valgama was also summoned to the police FCID this morning to provide a statement on the procurement of spare parts for the Sri Lanka Transport Board during his tenure as the Minister of Transport. We got in and we go out. I came prepared to go in. I have not been informed if I will be summoned again. If I am summoned, I will come. This is like home now. The FCID is like home. The anti-corruption front states that they will initiate legal action if the government does not take necessary action against those responsible for the controversial coal scam.
A meeting was held between the Minister of Power and Renewable Energy and the Anti-Corruption Front on the future course of action regarding the controversial coal scam. Issuing a media release regarding the discussion, the Minister of Power and Renewable Energy stated that the subject minister would be making a statement in this regard before Parliament in the coming days. Newsfirst revealed details over the weekend how the country suffered losses to the tune of 1.2 billion rupees through a coal procurement deal in 2015. Through this report, we pointed out that the officials involved in this deal had misled the entire cabinet of ministers when reaching a decision on this deal.
Through the Supreme Court ruling, the judges have made it very clear as to who is responsible. Now that there is a ruling in this regard, all they have to do is act on it. However, the very same individuals who are involved in this deal are in the cabinet. So who will action be taken against? Although the Supreme Court has not stated who is directly responsible, they have made clear observations. They note that there was an issue in the manner this tender was awarded. Keep in mind that this deal was approved by the Cabinet and its subcommittee, so the entire Cabinet is responsible for this. A comprehensive investigation should be held into this.
Attention has been drawn to reports that have emerged citing that a sum of 2.4 million rupees worth of currency notes were stolen from the Central Bank of Sri Lanka.
A number of newspapers carried out reports noting that currency notes worth 2.5 million rupees, which were marked to be destroyed at the central bank, had been stolen by a bank employee. The reports also noted that the suspect had been arrested and remanded after being produced in court. Meanwhile, the Pavadihanda organization expressed the following views on the former governor of the central bank. No proper steps have been taken against Arujana Mahendran by the government up to this point of time. Instead of punishing him, they are criticizing the audit report, are spinning stories that an expert panel needs to be appointed to study it, and are continuing to protect him. It is a major problem for the people as to why the government is squirming over this person when the country has incurred a loss of about 150 billion rupees. We ask why he is not being taken into the FCID or the Presidential Commission. Clear information is coming to light regarding this scam. However, sources have informed us that they are preparing to appoint him as an advisor.
Well, that's a wrap of the brief for today. Thank you very much for stopping by. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Zola Atskun, reminding you to stay brief.